That's the way that boys sound when they walk through the block, block, block. Are we live? Is the girl live? I think we, oh my God, is it, why is it, oh my God, why is it like, why is it giving, I'm sorry, I'm just so stunned. It's giving bad quality. It says excellent connection. I'm gonna need for something to be fixed quickly. Let God be true quickly. Oh, hold up. See, it's like nothing can never just be with this dang on technology. It can never just be easy and simple. Why can't it just be simple? Let me see. Is it working? It's glitching, right? Yeah, it's choppy. Oh my God, why is it doing this? Let's think. Let's put on our thinking caps and think. Not okay, lag. Why is it doing that? Is it kind of working now? I think it's kind of working now. Is it working? Can somebody tell me if it's working now? Because for me, it looks like it kind of is working. It's better now? Okay, cool. Yay! I don't know, there's a prayer circle or something out there for me because I don't know how that was. Isaiah, thank you so much for donating. I actually want to talk about donating for this. Oh my God, there's so much to talk about. Girl, we have so much to talk about. You know what? Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Because there's so much to talk about and I am overwhelmed. Give me 1 second. I'm going to move my computer up so that I'm not like just looking down. Give me 1 second. Okay, is that better? Wow, I think that's better. Dang, these lights are bright. Dang, it's mad bright. Oh, y'all can hear me, you can see me. I want to talk about donations to this live stream specifically. Isaiah Hayes already donated $4.99. Thank you so much. I don't know why it's $4.99. Why don't they just be like $5? Why is it always $4.99? I feel like that got something to do with YouTube and they loophole with taxes or something. So any donations made to this live stream, the duration of this live stream, or I think you can even like donate after I'm finished through badges or something. There's some kind of situation there. But all the donations will go to the Ron Brown Scholars Association. It's a scholarship that I was a part of. They fund Black kids. Like they plucked me up out of Marion, South Carolina, and then gave me $40,000 to go to college. And when I tell you that scholarship meant so much to me, me and my mom were in the trenches, you know what I mean? We didn't have no money and there was no way that I was going to go to college. I knew that loans were a thing, but I knew that we couldn't even afford loans. So Ron Brown, girl, I applied and I went through all of the rigorous, it's a very competitive scholarship process, but application process, but I got through it. And they gave me $40,000 and I took that to Brown University and I completed my education there and debt free. You know what I mean? So they are really just doing some really good stuff for Black kids out there, and they try to give $40,000 in scholarships to 20 kids every single year. That's a lot of money that they have to constantly keep raising. And now that I'm kind of out of college, I'm trying to give back to the association because they gave me $40,000. And so if you want to help fund some kids for their education, their undergrad education, definitely go ahead and donate to this. Or if you want to donate in some other kind of way, let me know. Holla at me. $40,000 was one semester just for my tuition. Me too, child. I think Brown was $60,000. $60,000 a year. That's crazy. But yeah, that $40,000 in addition to other scholarships that I had really helped me out. But anyway, thank you, Isaiah, for donating. I really appreciate that. Girl, we got some stuff to talk about. Let me go ahead and open my little junkie drink. Today's junkie drink is sparkling lemonade. I think I've already tried this on this. Not tried it, but drank it because I've been tried it. Shout out to Maya. Yeah, you do it for the kids. Turn up Maya_Lynn. Thank you so much. I'm actually going to one of the events. I'm going to be in DC very soon for the Ron Brown Scholars event, like 25th year anniversary. And I'm going to make sure they know that all y'all donated. We're going to give the donation to them at the event. But girl, I love me some French soda. It's just like not as much sugar as regular soda, but it still has sugar in it. So I don't be drinking too much of it. And it's carbonated and it's not good for your teeth. But whatever, we living on the wild side tonight. Why? Because we're trying Lil Yachty's pizza. Which one of y'all done told these every celebrity, every 5 minutes, is Megan Thee Stallion with the Popeye chicken? That was really good. I ain't gonna lie. Sweetie, that was... Sweetie. Sweetie was wild for that one. It was the same stuff, just remixed. They were like, remix, put the chicken nuggets on the cheeseburger. It's the same thing, sis. They didn't come up with that new. What else? Girl, what else have we tried? Oh, Jack Harlow at the KFC. We tried that. I can't really remember my... I think I do remember my experience. I remember something being real sad about it. Real sad. The TikToker Burger King meal killed me. Did I do that? Have I tried that? Tyga has a chicken nugget shop. Someone said, is that a glass straw? Yes, it's a glass straw. This is so good. It's mint citron. Mint citron. Citron. How would you say that in mint citron? Whatever. Anyway, girl, it's really tasty. Shout out to Keezy. Oh my God. Hey, Will. We're for the kids, by the way. Please shout me out. I'm all the way in New York City. Love you. Hey, Keezy. Oh my God. Shout out to you. Thanks for donating. All the donations for this live stream will go to Ron Brown Scholars Association. They fund Black kids' educational experiences, and I'm trying to get back as much as possible. So in addition to what I'm going to be already donating, I will include y'all's donations as well. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into this pizza, child. Lil Yachty, hey. Lil Yachty is so funny. I don't really know, like, I don't follow him like I be following Beyonce and like the girls. But whenever I come across Lil Yachty, I'm like, you funny. Anyway, Lil Yachty's pizza. He apparently has a whole pizza line. It's not like it's a private label pizza. Like, it's his thing. It's not a collab with a thing. It's like his company. I went to Walmart, girl, and they had these. They're in Walmart in the frozen, in the frozen pizza section. So they have 4 different flavors. There's the buffalo style chicken, girl, hot cheddar cheese seasoned crust. Girl, you ain't gonna give me no more. What else is in there? Buttery. What else is in there? Hello, it's a frozen pizza. How much is it? It's $6.98, which I think is kind of. I don't know how much frozen pizzas generally are, but that's really what it is. That's the price. Buffalo ranch chopped chicken, hot cheddar cheese, seasoned crust. We also have pepperoni and bacon pizza. You know what I mean? That seems normal. Girl, that seemed normal. We got hot honey cheese pizza. Now this, I feel like is what made me want to actually go eat it and go buy it. I just bought one for $10. Girl, they playing you. I don't know what Walmart you went to, which that's funny. That's a funny story too, because girl, I had to go to 3 different Walmarts to find this, and all the Walmarts in the wealthy areas don't have it. You go to the black people, you go to where segregation has done its thing, and that's where you find this. So I don't know what's going on with that, but also Walmarts are generally, honestly, no matter where you are, I feel like Walmarts are always off. The energy is off. We also have Garden Veggie Supreme Pizza. Boom. And that's the one I'm not excited about. I don't really care about garden. Don't be calling that no garden pizza. No. The red line communities, right? Exactly. Not the red line communities. Um, Walmart doing drag and Lil Yachty now. I don't know what that means. What you mean they doing drag? 80% lean. Now you gotta go to the you gotta go to the urban Walmart. The trenches. Walmart is the trenches. Anyway, I'm gonna get the pizza. The pizza is warm. Let's go get it. I'll be right back.
Brit Barbie. Period I, period 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 Brit Barbie. Period I, period 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 Brit Barbie. Period I, period 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 Brit Barbie. Period I, period 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 Brit Barbie. Period I, period 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 Brit Barbie.
Okay, so we have the pizza, and there's I can't honestly. There's so much going on here. It's really warm. It smells really really good. When it was okay, y'all, I was trying to change a light bulb today, like in my kitchen. This is a hard turn, but it's relevant. I was changing a light bulb because like I have these pendant lights on top of my kitchen counter. Oh my gosh! Shout out to Ann B. I've been teaching for 10 years. I wish I could have left college debt free. Child, when I tell you it is the biggest blessing, the biggest stressor for most of my friends is that they have student debt. So thank you so much for donating. All the donations, I'm gonna keep repeating it, sis. All the donations are going to this live stream are going to the Ron Brown Scholars Association, where that money will go to scholarships for Black kids specifically, $40,000 scholarships to Black kids. Anyway, and they help with all kinds of stuff. Like they help with, it's not just like you can take the money and go pay your tuition with it. They help you with flying back and forth to from home to school, like during Christmas break and Thanksgiving break, all these breaks where you're literally not allowed to be on campus, so it costs you money to travel back and forth. They help you with the books, they help you with supplies, even if you need like, it's a real community Ron Brown scholarship. Like if you need winter clothes, girl, they'll help you with that. They just know that college isn't just paying tuition, and it's a whole slew of things. And so they really do it for the kids. Anyway, let's get into this pizza, sis. So we have the buffalo chicken. In the thing, when it was cooking, girl, it was smelling good. And it looks good. Like, it don't look like a regular, like, this is, Like, this is something I feel like I would be served up in a restaurant. This is the garden veggie. Where's the veggies? I'm confused. This is the bacon pepperoni. I don't really see the bacon, but okay, if you say so. It is steaming. And child, what is this? I forget. Buffalo chicken pepperoni. Oh, I guess this is hot honey? Girl, this look like a regular pizza to me. It does all look good. It's giving Little Caesars, but I guess. Anyway. Oh, I was gonna say that, like, girls are gonna cut. I was trying to change. I was cleaning off these pendant lights that I have in my kitchen because they were hella dusty. I was like, oh, I thought my pendant lights were just frosted, but no, girl, they were just dusty. I haven't cleaned up things in a whole year. I've been here for over a year. So I cleaned them and they were like real shiny. And then before I cleaned them, I was like, I should probably take this light. I don't know why, but I was like, I should probably take the light bulb out. Because I wanted to clean the inside of it and the light bulb was like kind of in the way. So I took the light bulb out. Oh my God, girl. Now we rocking and shocking and popping and dropping. Anyway, I took the light bulb out. And why when I took the light bulb out, all my lights went off? And when I say all my lights, I mean all my lights. Turn the lights off. Girl, the lights turned off. In my kitchen, my Wi-Fi went out. My speaker, I was listening to Renaissance, dead in the middle of cuffing, and going into energy. The worst time to cut out off the thing on thing. Off. Hello. Oh my God. Shout out to Kanaya Evanson. I think my older sister for putting me on to you. Oh, shout out to older sister. And shout out to you for the donation. All the donations for this video are going to, all the donations are, girl, subject, verb, agreement. Let's get into it. We talking about education here. All the donations to this video are going to the Ron Brown Scholars Association. They help fund black kids going to college. We just want the black kids to go to school. Girl, the Wi-Fi went out. How I changed the light bulb and the Wi-Fi go out? Explain to me quickly. Girl, all the outlets in my living room and my kitchen to this day are off. I don't know what's going on. Something short-circuited. All I did was take the light bulb out and the whole thing shut down. I need my money back. That's what I need. Yeah, I was kind of confused. All right, let's see. Not the ghost in your house that period. What's that? What are you talking about? Okay, so this one kind of looked dry. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, it could be my fault. This is the buffalo style chicken. Let's see how it tastes. It's all cooked through. Oh. It's the dough. It tastes good, but the dough is giving frozen pizza. I don't know if there's like a specific dough that is for frozen pizza, but it tastes like frozen pizza dough. Where it's mostly, it's like thick bread. You know what I mean? I don't know. And it's like takes away from the flavor because it's just so... it's so thick and it's so plain that it's like, okay, what's going on here? Okay. That bite was tasty. You actually love doughy pizza? That's a thick bread. Yeah, it's a thick bread. I guess that's just a personal preference because I actually like thin crust pizza. Girl, it's kind of good. Let me see what's in this. Let me get the boxes back over here, child, so I can do my research. Have any of y'all tried this yet? Not only that bite was good. I'm not lying. Let's see. So, a rising crust that's brushed with buttery garlic oil and dusted. I don't want no thing that's dusted. Don't be dusting my food. Dusted with spicy cheese puff seasoning. Spicy cheese puff seasoning. Now, what is that? See, I think people just be writing stuff and it's like, girl, what actually are you saying? What? I've never seen a spicy cheese puff seasoning before in my life. Why y'all lying? We layer in Yachty's own buffalo ranch sauce. I just can't believe that Lil Yachty has a pizza thing. Cover it all in melted mozzarella cheese. You'll go crazy for the spicy chopped buffalo chicken breast and crispy French fried onions. It's so hot and so good, and you can't stop after just one slice. So there's mad crispy onion on here. I didn't even notice. I mean, I don't eat frozen pizza all that often. I used to when I first moved to Arizona. I was eating it all the time because it was cheap and it was easy, and it was that brand Freshetta. If you've ever, I think I've eaten it on live before. Freshetta pizza, that stuff is good, yeah. But they all have the same dough. On a scale of 1 to the nastiest pizza I've had and the best pizza I've had, because I had some nasty pizza recently. I was in New York, girl. By the way, I have a New York vlog coming out on my second YouTube channel very soon. It's all edited, all done. Girl, I had some nasty old pizza. I literally had to eat, I ate the pizza because it was like a small mom and pop shop, and I ate the pizza outside, on the little patio. And I was like, the owner was watching me eat the pizza, so I was eating it and smiling yeah, it's good. The whole time it was nasty, it was booty. And so I ate 2 slices, and it was also raining that day, so I had this umbrella with me from the dang on hotel I was staying in. I went to the bathroom and I hung the umbrella up in the bathroom so I could wash my hands, and then I left and I got my stuff to go. I was like, put it in a box, girl. I'm out of here. It looks like it's about to rain again. Girl, I went next door to another pizza shop to get to get another pizza because that pizza was so nasty. I was like, no, I have to redeem myself. So I went to the next door to get better pizza from Artichoke Pizza. If you've ever been in New York, right around the corner from House of Yes. Girl, Artichoke Pizza, I got me some pizza from there. It was so good. And then I was walking to the train station and I realized, oh my God, I left my umbrella. I left my umbrella in the bathroom at that old place. And so I had to go back with their next door neighbor pizza box in my hand. I walked in and I said, I'm sorry, I think I left my umbrella. They were like, oh yeah, it's in the bathroom. I forgot I had their competitions box in my hand. I had to pretend oh, I just found this pizza box. Girl. Anyway, let's go ahead and try the next one. I was so embarrassed. Girl, I left. Girl, I left. I had to leave. Yeah, that pizza was not good. I'm so sorry. It was not good. Try again. Try again. They're talking about they've been there for so long. And it was a Italian pizzeria too. It was the girls were speaking Italian in there. The waiter was speaking Italian. The owner was speaking Italian. The girls were like, yeah, this is what we do. This is my stomping ground. Girl, where is the flavor? You left it in Italy? You left it in Italy. This is the garden pizza. I don't really got high hopes for this one. Don't be calling nothing no garden anything. Even garden salad sound too, that's something Oprah would eat, you know what I mean? Hold up now, cause I think I talk too much and too fast. Not this pizza said sit down. This pizza put me in my place. This pizza said you should have just sat there and ate your food. That's good. I like this. It has it's heavy on the olive. There's an olive right there, but even throughout it tastes like olive. Yeah. Okay. Girl, I have to constantly look at myself because there's this new phenomenon where stuff gets caught in my beard and I never see it until the end of the day. And all my fake friends and fake cashiers and people I have to interact with never tell me. Black olives. Somebody said I don't care for black olives on my pizza. Olives are actually good in moderation, not in moderation. Yeah, too much. I ordered an olive pizza from this place here. What is it called? I can't remember. But it's like a chain. I think it's called Sauce Pizza or something like that here. I ordered an olive pizza, and why they put... I knew what I was getting. I knew I ordered an olive pizza, but... Girl, please don't. Don't pour the whole bucket of olives on the thing. It literally might as well just serve me up olives and cheese. It was not good. Olives, I think, are an acquired taste. I don't want olives with every bite. Right. Okay, let's try the next one. These are the good flavors. I feel like this is the stuff I would eat. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, let me speak for myself, girl. I'm just a dad. I'm just a dad on football Sunday. I want my wings, my ranch. I want my bacon cheddar Tostinos, child. I want pizza pockets and pepperoni and bacon. That's what I want. This is the pepperoni bacon. Where's the box? Where's the box? Where's the box? Let's see what it's given. How about a rising crust pizza that's lovely? Oh, that's loved by hip hop mogul Lil Yachty. Hip hop mogul. I honestly love that. It's like talk your stuff on the back. Talk your stuff. You got a whole pizza line, but it starts with a crispy crust that's coated in Parmesan and cheddar cheese puff seasoning on the outside and tender freshly baked dough on the inside. Then we cover it all in delicious melted mozzarella cheese, smoky bacon, and deep layers of pepperoni. Deep layers of pepperoni. See, this is what I'm talking about. It's like, what are y'all talking about? Y'all just be saying anything. What is tender freshly baked dough? Tender freshly baked dough. Deep layers of pepperoni. What does that mean? A deep layer of it? Like, I can't even conceptualize. Maybe they just maybe they just are so far beyond me that I can't. They in a different world or something. Okay. All right, if you say so. If you like it, I love it. Yes. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. This one is a 10 out of 10. I ain't gonna lie. This one's a 10 out of 10. Yeah. I didn't even have to like chew it. The flavor was there as soon as I ate it. As soon as I put it in my mouth. Mm-hmm. Got sauce all in my beard. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's it. Lil Yachty did that one. Yup. Girl, Lil Yachty, I thank you. Thank you. I appreciate this one. This one is good because the flavor is there. It's well balanced. You can taste the pepperoni. You can taste the smoky bacon. The crust isn't intrusive. Like, it's not giving too much plain. I think also you can kind of see the crust is a little bit thinner here than it was on most of the pizza. So I think that's also, I'm partial to thinner crust. And that's a nice bite. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And you can kind of see the cheesy puff seasoning or whatever they're calling it. Someone said, let me get a slice. Here you go. Here you go. See, that's why you can't get none, because you always grabbing stuff. You ain't got no manners. You come into my house grabbing food out of my hand? No, you gotta go. Go ahead and call your mom, because we only got enough food for the people that's here. You out of pocket. I don't even know. You don't know your mom's number? Oh my God. Go ahead, go get my car keys, because we finna take you back. We finna take you back. This is good, child. Mm-hmm. Yep, I'm sending you home. Yep. Now, I didn't mean to get to the crust needs to be. I feel like they could do better with the crust, and this is an honest critique. They could do better with the crust. The inside of the crust, I don't know if you can do that, but like, can you do that with dough? Can you flavor the dough like from the inside when you're mixing it, and or does that take away from the gluten structure that you know, when you're letting your dough rise and you're working it and all that stuff? All I know is that the dough is just really plain. It's just like regular plain white dough, and then there's like seasoning on the outside. Why can't it be all throughout? You know, I don't know. An average crust makes me sad, right? Garlic crust exists, like all throughout, like it's all garlic through it, like on the inside too. Doughy pizza is the bomb. I love a nice soft bready pizza. Girl, you might as well go munch on a loaf. Girl, munch on a loaf with a little bit of tiny pizza on, a little bit of tiny piece of mozzarella on top. Where did you buy the Diablo? Oh, it's actually called Diabolo. I thought it was Diablo too. It's Diabolo, but you can get it from. I honestly would have. You should look it up on Google because it's in different places. It used to be sold by the can in Fry's, which I don't know if you all have Fry's, but we have Fry's here, and I think it might also be a Kroger. Fry's and Kroger might be the same thing. I'm not sure. But yeah, check her Kroger. I think it's Kroger. Yeah, I like them. If I'm gonna drink soda, it's gonna be this. I feel like I should start a whole TikTok dedicated to just me trying to cute drinks. Because I love canned drinks and I love the market for it. I love how people put their personality into, like, whenever they start a canned fruity drink, like a non-alcoholic canned drink, they put so much personality into it. Like Poppy, you know, or is it called Poppy? You remember that song by Jennifer Hudson? Whoa, I meant to say Jennifer Lopez, child. Forgive me. Jennifer Lopez, where she was like, I love you, Poppy. I love you, Poppy. What was that about? Generally asking. All right, so now we are trying the hot honey. It don't look hot and it don't look like honey. So let's see how this goes. I need more hot. I need more hot. I need to be a bit more spicy. I can taste the honey, but I don't taste the hot. But it is honey. It is sweet. They're like, this is a sweet. Hold on. Mm-hmm. You get most of the sweet from the. You get most of the sweet from the sauce. It's kind of hot. It's a little spicy. But it's not enough. Like, I need it to be. But I also know that if you're going to sell this in a Walmart, like, you can't be it's mostly like I feel like Walmart, people shop at Walmart for their families. I don't know if like too many single people are like shopping at Walmart. Maybe I just made that up, girl. That's all conjecture. But you don't want to spice too much stuff up for the American palate. You know what I mean? Because the girls can't take. The girls dying and sweating and pooping and throwing up, eating ketchup. So. But I do need it to be a little bit more hot. Where's your hot sauce and blue cheese dressing? Girl, I don't got none of that because this was what? Say with me. A last minute decision. Single people shop at Target. I think so. And Target is definitely way more expensive. Right? Yeah. When I was younger, I used to think that Target, and this was interesting because I was talking to my ex about this. They thought where I was shopping, like I shop at Safeway, right? That for my groceries. And they like told me, I remember them saying casually in conversation that they thought Safeway was like a bougie store. Like and they shopped at Sprouts. And to me, I thought Sprouts was like a bougie store. It's in the same class as Target, where I think Target is like kind of bougie because it's like a little bit more expensive, and they sell you a bunch of stuff that you typically don't need. Like you really don't need it. For me, Safeway, I guess Safeway is expensive, but because I use the app and I literally go in there and I'm a couponer, so I guess it's not expensive to me, but I can see how it might be expensive to other people. It's not both are high. Yeah, Target gives elevated Walmart. It's Walmart Plus. It's Disney Plus, Walmart Plus. Trader Joe's, I feel like, is bougie facade. It's like it's marketing does too much for it. Like we're being duped. It's low quality. If you really look at it, you're like, this is basic and low quality. But I think it's actually kind of cheap, right? Yeah, it's kind of cheap. But I feel like they make everything seem like it's some kind of elevated thing because it's simplified. In Trader Joe's, Target is easier to shop. Y'all, I'm kind of mad at this pizza. Just this one. If I was like 8 years old, I'd be tearing this. I'd be loving it. I'd be like, more please. Wegmans? I don't think I've ever been to Wegmans ever in my life. The only Safeway in North Florida is a liquor store. They do be having liquor. They have so much liquor in Safeway. And that was new to me. I remember in New Jersey, girl, I never would see liquor anywhere but the liquor store. When did they just start selling liquor in groceries? I remember going to a Walmart for the first time, going to a Walmart and for the first time seeing liquor in the Walmart. I was like, huh? I couldn't believe it. And liquor in a dang on CVS, I was like, what? But liquor's everywhere now. Real quick, does the pizza taste good? Okay. Yeah, I guess it comes down to personal preference. But if you're gonna try anything, I would recommend this one. This one is the winner. It's the pepperoni smoked bacon pizza. It's $6.98. And for a frozen pizza, this one is really good. I give this one a 10 out of 10. I'm kind of obsessed. The flavor is there. It's not too doughy. I think some people like that, but I love a thin crust because I feel like it gives me more flavor. But if you're looking for a bite, like definitely go for a doughier pizza. This one was really good, but I feel like it's a little dry, and that could be my fault for just like because I cooked all these at the same time in the oven. I just sliced them up. This is the hot buffalo chicken or something like that. The buffalo style chicken pizza. It's good and it's crunchy. It has like fried onions on top of it, which is like, I haven't seen that in a store-bought pizza before. So that's good. It's a little dry, it's doughier. The garden pizza is tasty. I feel like this one's for the girls who, they like their wine, their little, they're watching Insecure. They need their little snack. Pizza, it's a elevated flavor palette, but not everybody's gonna like this. Olives are polarizing. The hot honey chicken, that's a fun one. Girl, I feel like that's from the South. But it just needs to be a little bit more hot. So if you want it to be more hot, I would add like sriracha or whatever. So there's that. Not Wegmans, it's upper middle class. Y'all, I have to pack. Like, I'm literally going on a trip tomorrow. Speaking of wine, does anyone have any non-alcoholic options? Cheers to that, because girl, I really haven't been drinking that much. I went to LA for a few days, and was it LA? Yeah, I had like a couple drinks in LA. And when I tell you, I'm so thankful I made it out alive because I haven't drank in so long. I literally have a trip tomorrow. I gotta pack. I gotta pack immediately. I just can't pack. It's hard to pack because my house is dark. Like I told you, this is the only room that's getting light right now. This is my bathroom. Love green olives more than black olives. I can't remember which one I like more. I guess I like both of them. But one of them gets on my nerves if there's too many of them at once. I think green olives are really good because they'll like serve them as like little aperitifs or whatever they call them. And you can just eat them with a toothpick when you're at a restaurant. Welch's sparkling soda. Yeah. Oh, this one. This. Like if you are interested in like cute little drinks. Diabolo. Use your cell phone light. That's what I'm you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take these lights here that I have for filming and run them through with an extension cord into my living room. Because that's what it took me so long to get this live stream up today, because I was looking for this one piece that connects to my camera, and I unpacked it because I took it with me on a trip, and then I put it somewhere and I still can't find it. But it didn't help that half of my house was dark. So I'm like looking for this little tiny piece of equipment in this dark house. I figured it out, but girl, long story short, I was trying to clean my little pendant lights in my kitchen. In order to clean the inside, I needed some space and I didn't want to break the light bulb, so I took the light bulb out, cleaned the inside, and then as I'm cleaning it, boom, all my lights shut off. So I think something happened with the light. Yeah, girl, my lights are still out, which is funny because this is all lit up, but out there it's dark. And I put in a service request, but I don't know if they're gonna be able to, like, I'm leaving tomorrow early in the morning. I know, check the circuit breaker, but guess what? I looked all around and there's no circuit breaker in here. Where's the circuit breaker? Actually, I want to check right now real quick. Is it over here? Oh my God, I literally just found it. I just found the circuit breaker. I forgot I covered the circuit breaker up with this little cork board. It's literally right there. I can't believe that. Okay, so hopefully that works when I get off live stream. I can't believe I just found that. It just, as soon as you said that, it like clicked. The circuit breaker's right there. Cause I was looking for it. Yeah, it's behind the cork board that I covered it up with. I was searching hard for the circuit board today. I was like, dang, how does the apartment don't got no dang on circuit board? Where's the electric? Who controls the electric? So I was looking all in my closet. There's some like special thing in my closet because this apartment comes with like there's like speakers in the ceiling and whatnot. I don't use them because they're not that great of quality. But girl, there's like a thing in my closet that controls those speakers and you can like hook up phones to it and stuff. So I went in there and I was like, hey y'all, what's up in here? A whole bunch of cords, no circuit breaker. Went upstairs, there's a little obscure room up there that I never go into. And it has like all the electrical stuff in there. Girl, ain't nothing in there. Although I did find some of my exes. My ex was like storing stuff in there. And they moved out already. So I like threw all that stuff out. Girl, I was like, bye. And yeah, I was looking everywhere. There was nothing to be found. I'm gonna have another piece of this chicken. Or what is this? Pepperoni bacon. Girl, what? I feel like I had so much to tell y'all and I truly forgot. I forgot all the things I wanted to say. Did I say circuit board? What is it? Circuit breaker? Wow. That is good pizza, even though it was frozen pizza. Looks for circuit board. By the way, Will, your hair looks great. Oh, girl. Oh my God, I was supposed to do my hair today. I don't got no time. What am I supposed to do? My flight leaves early in the morning. I hate when I do that. Why did I do that? Why did I book a flight for like mad early in the morning? Knowing I always am in this situation. It's a Circuit City. I was looking for Circuit City today. I was looking for. Yeah, my to-do list is long. I'm gonna have to get off of this soon. How long have we been on here? I don't even know. Not the control panel. Is it a non-stop flight? Yes, it's a non-stop flight. Yeah, I can't be doing layovers and stuff. If I can circumvent layovers, I will. Unless the layover is like long enough for me to stay in that city for a night. That's when it feels like worth it to me, because then I'm like, ooh, I get to see a new city for a whole day. But if I'm just 2 hours in the airport, that's so annoying to me. I have been watching Big Brother. What have I been watching on TV? Because we haven't really caught up, only because I have been listening to Renaissance so much for the past month. I can't believe it's been, like, is it, how long ago has she released it? It came out like August 20 something? When did it come out? August 28th or something like that? When did that dang album come out? All I know is that I've been listening to it almost 2 months. July? It came out in July? Stop playing. The way I know that album... It came out July 29th. I'm late. You got a flight in the AM? Yeah, I thought you was lactose intolerant. I am lactose intolerant. Do I care? No. I don't care no more. I'm tired of fighting. I'm tired of fighting. It's so much that I have to do. Obligation this, responsibility that. I don't care no more. If my stomach decides to not process this food and just shoot it out like a rubber duck, I don't know why I said that. It just came out of my mouth. Then that's what it's gonna do. My gut is doing its own thing. It don't listen to me half the time anyway. I can't control it, so it's gonna have to deal with however it deals. Cause it clearly don't care about my mental health, so I don't care. So I don't care about it. There, I said it. I said it. Munch. Anyway. Right, I gotta put me first, Lucius. I gotta put me first. I forget what I was gonna say. Oh yeah. Wow, I can't believe it was since July 29th. Girl, I've been listening to that album for I don't know who else released music. I know Ari Lennox came out with something, I still have not listened to that. Cause every time I open up my music app, I open up Tidal. Hey Paige. Girl, I go straight to Renaissance. Cause there's nothing else that like I know is gonna get me in to the vibe. Like, just vibe. Though not 45, don't get out of line. Ooh, pick a side. Only double lines we cross the dollar sign. Ooh. Girl, half the time I don't even know what she be saying. Honestly, I had to look up the lyrics one day because I was like, I've been singing just random stuff. Yeah, making the album. Oh, I did listen to Megan's album. And I actually like it. I was like bumping it for like a good week. Over and over until Renaissance took back over. I still listen to Chloe X Halle. Not Chloe X Halle. It feels odd to even like. It feels that's like a funny thing because they're so separate now. They've successfully kind of gone their separate ways, and maybe they're doing music again together. But it's just so funny that like you're still listening to like Chloe X Halle. It's like holding on to who they were. But it's like Chloe is truly her own person, and Halle is really finna release the biggest movie of the century. Heated is your favorite song. America Has a Problem. Yeah, all of them. Every single one of them. I love Cuff It. I think Cuff It has been my favorite since the beginning. And I only realized that Cuff It was my favorite until somebody asked me when I was in LA. One of my friends, Carol. She was like, what's your favorite song? I was like, I don't know. And then I was like thinking about it. I was like, Cuff It actually is. And it made sense to me. I was like, I bumped that song. I love that song. How you feel about the Little Mermaid trailer? Love it. Amazing. I can't wait. It makes it for me, it gave me the same feeling that when Beyonce released her self-titled album and she released those little 10-second previews of all of the visuals for every single song. And I was scrolling through the visuals and I got to Drunk in Love. And I remember being like, oh my God, I have to buy this album. And so that's what the Little Mermaid trailer gave me. Because it was just Beyonce with this wet blonde bob on and this like black see-through kind of situation going on. She was just on the beach. It was black and white, dragging a trophy in her hand. And it was that cadence in the back. And I was like, girl, I have to buy it. Am I the only one who loves All Up in Your Mind? I try to get all up in your mind. Is that such a crime? And I wanna make you mine. Cozy with who I am. Cozy. Now I ain't gonna lie, Virgo's groove. Sometimes I will speed it up. I will just speed it up. It's 6 minutes long. I have listened to that song front to back, front to back, front to back, front to back. It's to the point now where it's like, okay, Virgo's groove. No shade, girl. I love that song. But I can't. I be like, oh, it's still on. I have to move. I have to like skip like 30 seconds, like a minute up. Cause I'd be like, come on, okay, keep it moving. But I love it. I still love the song. It really don't feel like 6 minutes, but when it do feel like 6 minutes, it feel like 6 minutes. And I only speed it up. It's usually when I'm like running, and that's when songs feel like how long they are. And so I need to I be needing to speed it up. Sure. I need to listen to Ari Lennox's. You know what song I feel like is not talked about much? Is Summer Renaissance. Like the literal last song on the album. I feel like that never comes up in conversation, but that song is so good. That song is so good. Energy. I was looking for a Renaissance party so hard. I was in New York. I was in LA. And I was looking for the Renaissance parties. I couldn't find not one. Not 2 seconds into Renaissance, you skip. Not you skip over I'm That Girl. I'm That Girl has grown on me. At the beginning, I was like, oh, this is just an intro track. There's no real groove here. It's just kind of like giving you a taste of what this album might be. But today I was listening to it and I was like, I actually really like this song. When she hits that, it's so good. Wait, what's that song from? What's that part from? That's from Cuff It, right? Yeah, I'm hooked on the album. Right. Not skipping songs. I don't skip it. I just fast forward like 1 minute so it can be a little shorter. Not dishonor on you, dishonor on your cow. Don't put dishonor on my cow. It's the end of Summer Renaissance. It's the end of Summer Renaissance. Summer Renaissance. I skip I'm That Girl. Summer Renaissance. End up just playing. Who that girl in the back of the room? Who that girl in the back of the room? Cat and Pokemons. Huh? Cat and Pokemon. Okay. Right. Thank you so much for the donation. William, we need to address the trauma you put us through during the break. What trauma did I put you through? What'd you talk about? Either way, thank you for the donation. All the donations to this live stream are going to the Ron Brown Scholars Association. They fund Black kids in their educational journey. They funded me when I was a Black kid, when I was coming out of high school and needing funds for college. They gave me a whole $40,000 to put towards my tuition and all these kind of associated costs with college, like flying back to home for holiday break, and books and supplies and stuff like that. Even like, I mean, the whole association is like one big family. I remember when I was even flying back from the interview process, because you have to go interview in Washington, D.C. So here I am, little black gay kid from Marion, South Carolina, flying to D.C. in hopes that I get a scholarship, not even like getting the scholarship, just to do the interview process, which was like very rigorous. I had to go through like 16 interviews with like 4 panel people, and they're like asking all these questions. And I did it. I don't know how I did it. I went in there, I put on my Sasha Fierce, and I was like, yeah, this is what I want to do. This is my plan, blah, blah, blah. This is why you should give me $40,000. But once that was over and I had to get my booty back on the plane to go back to school, like one of the directors gave me like $20 just so that I can like eat at least on the way home in the airport. And he just reached into his pocket and gave me, like, that's what the association is. It's like, they don't just give you money for school and then like send you on your way. It like, truly is a family, and everybody cares about each other. And I have a lot of friends still there, so I'm going back to the association. I'm going back to visit DC pretty soon, and I can't wait to like link back up with them. It's always a good time. It's just a bunch of like really smart, funny, cool black people making stuff happen and giving back to the kids. Period I, period ooh, period I, period ooh. I don't really know where that's from, but I guess. Well, have you heard of the Posse Foundation? It's similar to what you're talking about. No, I have not heard about that, but I'll look it up. You should have a meetup in DC. I'm literally only going to be there for a few days, and it's just to kind of like dip in, check in on the association, and dip out. But I would love to know if y'all have any recommendations for DC. Like, what do y'all be doing in DC? I have so much pizza here. Like, I'm leaving tomorrow. What am I going to do with this pizza? No, I do not recall. I don't. You gotta type 12 pages about tomorrow? Well, you better get to it. U Street, we love a little bit of a U Street turn up. Last time I was there, I was with Jujubee. Y'all know Jujubee on YouTube? Juliana Palencia. Her and her sister took me out to U Street. I had never been. I was staying in Adams Morgan. Freeze the pizza. Can you refreeze it? I think I'll just eat it tomorrow for like breakfast, or I'll take it with me. How safe is it to take food with you? Like, not Jujubee from Drag Race. I know I can take pizza with me on the plane. I just don't know if it's safe, food safe, you know what I mean, for me to take it on the plane. I know I can get it through security, but like, how long would it be safe for me to eat this still? Generally, I feel like it's fine, but not airport diarrhea. If you're in Florida and black or was in the free lunch program, look up undergrad care program at FSU. Lots of scholarships and support for folks. Turn up for the girls out there who are in Florida. You just had us watching period, tongue face, period, kissy face, period, tongue face, period, kissy face. It's not really ringing a bell. The way your stomach is set up, you should probably just freeze it, child. Girl, I don't even know. Swingers is fun. Hold up, what you talking about? Swingers. Indoor underground mini golf. The drink's good too. that's the thing, is like, I don't really be drinking. My friends drink. But me, give me a sparkling water. I'll be fine. Oh, I was gonna talk about Big Brother, but I know the girls gonna be watching Big Brother. I feel like I talked to the 3 people here who watch Big Brother, and then it's just me. I haven't watched. Yes, I know. I think this episode came out yesterday, and one is maybe on tonight. Maybe tonight's the live stream. Is it Thursday? Because they do a live episode every week, and I think it might be happening right now, or it happened already. Girl, I don't know. Don't tell me nothing about what happened. I don't want no spoilers. I don't need to. No spoilers, no spoilers. I have a love-hate relationship with this dang on show. I don't talk about nothing. I don't want to see nothing. I'm about to block y'all. I don't want to hear nothing about it. All I know is that show be having me stressed out. The thing is that you can't. I watch Big Brother, and then I'll also watch other competition shows. I love me a reality competition show. Some of them are not good, like The Challenge. I'm like, I don't care about this at all. Like, this ain't fun. I don't feel committed to these characters because I feel like they don't build out the storyline. They don't build out a storyline for the characters individually. They just go, oh, this person, like The Challenge is just bringing people from previous reality competition TV shows into the same space. So there's like the new challenge now where it's like there's people who are on Big Brother and Survivor and Amazing Race all in the same space competing for money. And that just, I don't like that because you have to watch those TV shows and know who they are in order to enjoy the show. But it's no longer fun. I don't like that. It's not fun because I don't know who all the people are and they don't go into it. So it's like people competing in games. And it's like, okay, I'm not invested. Anyway, I love me some Big Brother, but I'll also watch Survivor at the same time. And every time I watch Survivor, and then just after I watch Big Brother seems like a little kid's show. Big Brother is so easy on the eyes, and it's so lighthearted. Everything is so fluffy and colorful. The competitions, I feel like, are weak. And like, the social game gets tricky, but the physical games, I'm like, they don't got nothing on Survivor. Survivor be putting the girls through it. And I think that's why Survivor is so wild, is because like the girls don't have food. Survivor really puts you out on an island and goes, hey girl, we're not giving you no kind of food. We're gonna make you compete hard all day long. And you also have to play a social game, like a mentally taxing social game, in order to stay in this house. And you have to compete for food. Love Island. I haven't watched Love Island, but the girls love Love Island. I don't watch Big Brother really just because it always felt racist to me, and that is true. Oh my god, we're not even gonna get into it. It really got racist this year. The girls brought the racism out onto the table. It was a hot mess. And it's real tricky. Yeah, Survivor really is that girl. And I always think, like, could I do Survivor? Could I be on that show? And I think ultimately, yes. Like, I could be on that show. Like, I think I would rise to the occasion. I think when you're out there, you fall in line and you get what's going on and you try. But then I also think, like, why do I want to do that? I don't want to do that. I mean, there's the $1 million prize at the end. But it's like, at what cost, girl? The girls, oh my God, the last season I watched was this season where 3 people got evacuated because, girl, after the girls were having heat strokes left and right during this one competition. Everybody, once they finished the competition, like, the girls were dropping like flies onto the ground, suffering heat stroke, like, passing out, can't breathe, too hot, dizzy. They had to call the medic. They have one doctor on hand. So the doctor's like hanging out with this girl, like trying to get her colds and putting ice on her head. Boom, doctor, there's another guy that's down. He has to go over there. He's passing out. He's unconscious. Gotta go over here. Another girl is passed out. It's too much. They killing these kids. And so they have to evacuate them because if somebody died, that's really... Could you imagine? Survivor is over if somebody dies on the show. So they literally evacuate them. They call a chopper and they like dramatically pull them out of the competition on the chopper. And the girls were getting infections. Like they'll cut themselves from fishing, and there's no... You can't like clean yourself. You have to survive. It's called Survivor. So people were getting infections left and right, holes in their skin, pussing up. Just a hot mess. And one guy had to leave because of that, because the infection was like real close to his joints, and that could cause long-term damage. I don't watch. I'm gonna get P-Valley. Why is it racist? I'm gonna get Stars to watch P-Valley very soon. Girl, because I saw like a thing where it was like $5 for 3 months, and I think I'm just gonna watch P-Valley on it for $5. That sounds like a deal to me. But Big Brother can be racist because it's like the literal racism of it all. So there's people that come into a house. There's like 15 or 20 strangers. They come into a house, and each week they have to vote one person out of the house. And there's a whole process, right? And there's a whole checks and balance kind of system as well in place before somebody gets voted out. So they'll play this initial competition where somebody at the end of the competition, whoever wins, becomes what's called a head of household. And the head of household just has the most power for the week, which means that they can put 2 people up, meaning they can call 2 people, and those 2 people will be voted on, and one of those people will leave. So the head of household can be like, I want you and you to go on the block. And then the rest of the house guests are going, that's what they call the house guests. The rest of the house guests are going to vote to see which one of y'all get kicked out, right? But before that, before the vote, there's this whole competition called the power of veto, which means that whoever wins that competition, so the people that were put up on the block, chopping block is what they call it, people were put up to be voted on to be kicked out. They will automatically play in the power of veto, and then like a few of the house guests get chosen randomly. They literally draw names out of a bag, girl, to play in this power of veto. And what this does is whoever wins, they get the opportunity to take one of those people who were on the chopping block, take them off, and the head of household has to replace them with somebody else in the house. Or if somebody on the chopping block wins, they can just take themselves off the block and then somebody else will go up. So that's kind of like the checks and balance system. But at the end of the day, somebody gets voted out. That whole process, girl, it seems like it's like checks and balances, but just like the American judicial system and the American, Congress and the executive branch and, the Supreme Court, though it might seem like on paper like a nice balanced thing, there's still racism, right? There's still systemic racism in there. And so it literally happens in this game as well, where it's like people will just be racist and they'll just try to get the black people out first, or white people will coalesce with other white people, and it may not be spoken, but it happens, and the black people have to like kind of fend for themselves. The black people always get beaten, like kicked out first. They always are, just to put the black people up on the block or the people of color or the gay person, the one gay person that they put on the show every year. So there's that. And it also gets like very explicitly racist, where people will just spit out racist epithets at people. Like people will say the N-word. People will literally call. I remember one year this woman was just like, this ghetto girl, and it's always towards a black woman. Like it's always a black woman. There was one year where it was a black man and a black woman who had to like kind of join forces and like fight against the racists in the house, because the girls were like literally calling them ghetto and all these things, and that girl lost her job. Like, because another part of the show, which I think is an added stressful factor to the show, is that you're trying to like get everybody to like you in the show, because Anybody can win a head of household they have a different head of household competition every single week. Anybody can win the head of household. And so, you know, if somebody don't like you, they gonna put you up on the block. Or if they think you're a threat, they're gonna put you up on the block and get you out. You know what I mean? So you try to like be nice to everybody. And that's stressful. So you're playing this like social game already. And then on top of that, you're playing like another kind of social game because there's cameras on you 24/7. There's not just what's shown on the TV show that they edit and give to us every like 3 times a week, but also there's these live feeds that you can literally watch. Like I can go onto BigBrotherLivestream.com right now and just watch what the girls are doing in the house. And it's a 24/7 live stream. And so the girls are always slipping up and saying stuff. And there are rabid fans who like need the content 24/7. And sometimes I'll watch the live streams too, because it is kind of interesting to watch. Like sometimes people are just like having conversations, and it's interesting to see what's going on in between the episodes. And people will say some crazy stuff on the live streams. Like that's when they're like unfiltered. They're just saying whatever, they're doing whatever. And the truth always comes out. The racism always jumps out. So yeah, they're like, it's kind of crazy. It's a wild show. And so yeah, it can be racist. And it's not, it can be racist. It is always racist. Like every single season, there's some kind of situation that Black viewers have to be stressed out by. I never knew it was live too. Yeah, it's live. So they take all they're filmed 24/7, and then they take all that footage and then like chop it up into episodes for us. But then every Thursday, I think it is, and yeah, every Thursday, which I think is today, they do a live episode where they like vote somebody off. And so it's like a live thing happening, and it's so interesting. Yeah, that's why it's called Big Brothers, because there's cameras everywhere, like behind two-way mirrors and stuff. Like you can see people brushing their teeth and like you can't see them going to the bathroom, but you can see them like on their way to the bathroom. Like there's cameras everywhere. In the rooms, you can watch them sleep. They forget they're being watched. Yeah, I mean, if you had cameras, I mean, it's just like in the real world. You kind of forget that there's cameras on your phone and your computer. There's listening devices in your hand at all times because you have your phone with you. And whenever you go out, I remember seeing on TikTok yesterday, there's this AI technology where if you upload a picture to this AI technology, a picture that you took, like say I was in Times Square and I took a picture of like this person dancing in Times Square, I could take that picture, upload it to this AI system that somebody created, and then the AI will spit back video footage of me taking that picture because there's cameras everywhere. So it's crazy. It like Big Brother, that's what's so wild about seeing some of these TV shows is like, I'd be like looking at it and then I'd be thinking, wait, girl, that's not even a thought experiment, girl. That's really real life. Nah, right? That's crazy. Could you imagine, like, why would they create that? Why would you create that AI? I don't want to see no random video footage of me taking the picture that I just uploaded. Knowing that, like, I don't even know where that camera took that video of me, but there's video cameras everywhere all the time. Everybody has a video camera somewhere, especially out in public. Are they allowed to have SEGGS? Yeah. And actually that's a downfall. There's a thing, they call them showmances, where if you get in a relationship on the show, because you're with these people 24/7, it's like summer camp. If you've ever been to a camp, you feel like you have best friends by the end of summer camp. They're in this house for 90 days. I think it's like 3 months or something. Girl, they get to know each other. They're real close. And it's just like it's like 20 to mid 30s, right? And sometimes there's like people who are outliers, like real young or just older than the rest of the group. But for the most part, it's like a bunch of mid 20-year-olds like getting together, and there's always some kind of chemistry that happens. And if you kind of get into a relationship, you start kissing on the girls or whatever, people view you as like a threat always. They go, okay, that's not good because they can work together. That's like an automatic kind of alliance, and they're always going to vote the same way. They're always going to vote the same people out. They're going to like put the same people up on the block. It's just like double the trouble. So you don't want to be in a showmatch, but the girls do it anyway. Now your NSA agent, like your CIA agent. I don't know what NSA is. What is NSA? Like NASA, maybe? Well, did you ever watch Bad Girls Club? Yeah, I did. One person wins, yeah, and they win $750,000 on Big Brother. And it's $1 million on Survivor. And Survivor is like 10 times as hard as Big Brother. I don't get why it's not like a $5 million prize. What's the goal of the show though? Is it money? Yeah. I mean, you get $10,000 automatically for being on the show. Like you just get paid $10,000, which to me is like, yeah, that's a lot of money. But after taxes, it's like not that much. It's like a cool like $700,000 for the amount of work that you have to do. Like I'm sure part of the deal is also you have to do all these interviews and press and like all this other stuff. And it's like for the amount of time and work that takes, $6,000 ends up not being that much. And you also have to take time off from your actual life to go live in this house for a whole 3 months. So people be quitting their jobs and like it's a hot mess. But it's all in hopes of winning $750,000, which is a lot of money. And throughout the episode, there's like chances to win money, like little spurts of cash. Anyway, I should actually go, y'all. Yeah, because I need to pack and it's literally dark in my house and I got to figure this out. I still got to wash clothes in the dark. This is so dumb. Oh, if you make jewelry, you get paid extra. I didn't know that. NSA is the U.S. National Security Agency. Oh. Yeah. I can't even watch Big Brother on my TV because my TV in my living room doesn't have power either. And that's annoying. I love y'all. I'm gonna go. Shout out to Lil Yachty for the pizza. I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Maybe, You know, when I was in New York and when I was in LA, I was like, oh, I could go live right now in this like hotel. Maybe I'll do that this weekend, but I'm not sure. Maybe if I have time, if I'm not like out bopping around the city, I'll go live, but don't count on it, girl. I'll see y'all soon. Love y'all. Bye. I gotta go. Oh my God, I really gotta go. I gotta